It's not turning on?
Good.
I'd say just give it a second to load, man. I know I put the Netflix stuff on there for your TV too.
Yeah, and I don't want it to turn on.
It should have turned on by now, man. I don't know which... Are you sure it's not just loading the data? I know mine took a minute.
Dude, I took it out and it's still not turning on.
Maybe it's still updating. If you want to do your TV and do the Netflix stuff, you can.
Hang on. I'm gonna try something here. Hold on. I'm gonna try to shut the power off and then let it off. See if that works.
I'm pretty sure it's fine, man. Did it turn back on, man? It should be fine.
I think those USB sticks fucking killed it.
Nah, they fucking shouldn't have. I'm pretty sure it's fine, man. Who the fuck is calling me? Who is calling me?
Who the fuck's calling me? That's what I want to know.
Hold on, it's fucking Goon.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Well, hello there.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Well, hello there.
Hang on,
Who is this?
Well. Isn't it a surprise to speak to y'all?
That's not Goon,
Mr.
that's fucking
Cyraxx,
Chris.
I hope you're enjoying your little package Mr. MS Goon intercepted.
Screw off, man.
What got intercepted?
His package.
What got intercepted? Wait a minute.
His package.
How are you
Got it.
enjoying your little package, Mr. Cyraxx? Mr. MS Goon intercepted it.
What fucking package?
The USB stick dumb.
The one I fucking sent? The one that has my info on it?
Yeah, man. I have it all.
Dude, they're fucked with you. They're fucked with you, dude. There's no way.
Cyraxx, we just bricked your Xbox.
No, I fucking had mods loaded. Those were the ones...
What he just plugged in was a 10 gigawatt kill stick that disrupts any technology plugged into it.
Mr. Cyraxx, if you don't believe us, try plugging it in somewhere else.
They just fucking sent me my address.
It's done. We know where you are. We have the message.
God.
We have everything.
Oh my god.
We're in your Facebook.
Cyraxx, this is what happened. Go and fucking title, you motherfucker.
Boy.
Oh my god.
Bro.
No, here's what's gonna happen, Cyraxx. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna...
That's a fucking lie, you dumb hooker.
Welcome back to episode 3 of my deep dive into the Lolcow horror story of Chance Wilkins, aka Cyraxx. In the last 2 installments of the series, we have spent the better part of 2 hours acquainting ourselves with Chance, his family, and the main protagonist, Music Biz Marty. This episode will examine some of the most critical moments in Rax Nation trolling history. To start, we will discuss the Heather 2 arc. Some people might want me to examine Heather 1, but I have plans for that in a different video. In the introduction of this video, we saw a classic troll moment. Liquid Chris and some of the other Discord trolls tricked Cyraxx into plugging in a USB kill switch into his Xbox, which at the time was his primary source of entertainment. Everyone involved was a confirmed troll. This following clip will start our descent into the Heather 2 arc. It will be long, so buckle in and prepare for the ride.
You know, you try calling my private number back.
You can't call a private number back.
You were saying?
They can call, but we can't call it back. Hello. Thank you for calling Hooters Express. How may I direct your call?
Wow.
Hello.
Yes.
Who is this?
Would you like a Playboy bunny for the night?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, I have the perfect Southern Belle for you. Her name is Purple Diamond. Would you like her for the night? It's only $150.
Chicken nuts.
Yo, who the fuck is this?
Hello.
Yes. Purple Diamond is so excited for you tonight. That's how you troll a troll. Fuckers.
Got him.
It's crazy to think that after everything we've seen from this goblin, even he was able to find love at some point. From what I've gathered from this clip, he and Heather were two peas in a pod. Before we move on, here's a quick overview of Heather. Heather Kraut, who apparently died May 2022, also known as Heather 2 and Sapphire Envy, is not to be confused with Heather 1, who is a completely different person and a completely different story in that, and that's going to be covered at another time. The circumstances of how they met aren't entirely known, but Cyraxx cheated on and broke up with his then-girlfriend, Abby, for Heather, and tried to cover it up by claiming he felt abused. Heather 2 was Cyraxx's most involved girlfriend when it came down to his content, as they made many videos together, most of which were standard small YouTuber couple videos, but with that added element of Cyraxx. With that brief background in mind, let's continue our journey.
I talked to Heather's wife today. Her married wife, who has custody of her daughter, Leah. Heather had told Chance that she was getting kicked out and had nowhere to go. And that's when I felt bad for her. I'm like, maybe I should call shelters in the area. This girl has a baby. So I did that, and there weren't really shelters in her area. So I had said to Chance, would she be able to move in with you? And Chance told me no. His mom wouldn't let her. And then the next day I get a phone call from both of them on a like a Skype, well, it's Facebook Messenger thing, saying that she could move in with him. And I didn't really know if it was a good idea, but I felt it was better than what she had told me previously, that her and her infant baby were sleeping on a kitchen floor, and they had 2 weeks to move out. They had to save her last 2 paychecks and get out, and the wife was also being kicked out. That's what I've been told this entire time. That's what Heather's insisting. If you guys have been watching these streams back and forth, you guys have been involved in the back and forth and this and that and this and that. Heather and Chance are constantly saying our kids, our kids, our kids. And that she's going to have them for Christmas, and her kids are coming to live with her. Her kids are not going to stay with her.
It's a complete lie.
I'm going to grab my phone quickly so I can read to you word for word. And I might have to do this a couple times on the stream while people are coming in here, because I want to make sure I get this point across. Heather, if you want to come on here and you want to talk about this before I put this all out here for everybody to know the truth about you and what you have been doing, lying to people, making people feel sorry for you like you did to me, you really had me upset, feeling terrible for you.
Jamie's insight was necessary for this arc. I don't think there was any good guy in this situation. It still bothers me to hear Cyraxx yelling about quote-unquote his children, even though he's never even met them. Cyraxx and Heather would quickly become a dynamic duo on panels though. Check this out.
We're chasing truth.
Where's no, that's not true. He blocked on that the guy talks to
Hey,
Chase.
Jamie, why don't you leave our kids out
So
of your
another
dumbass?
lie. Continue,
Hey, Jamie,
Cyraxx.
stop your lies. Hey, yo, bro, get this bitch up off here, dog. She ain't
This
nothing
guy
but-
is the worst, and I'm telling you, you will trust him. You will have him around you.
Hey,
You will
Jamie, you want
destroy
to learn?
every
No,
single
Jamie,
thing that comes around him. He
Hey,
can
Jamie, why
download
don't you tell
his
you
temper
something?
for 2
Let me tell you
seconds.
something, Jamie. No, Jamie, why don't you tell you something? Right the fuck now. The reason why I am the way I am is because you and all the motherfuckers.
It's because of me. You beat your mother. I didn't even know you.
The only reason why you keep getting used is because you keep bringing our names up for no fucking reason.
And
Because
it's
you
bull-
want to keep
The cops were just at my house for no reason. A guy was shot at the same time. Well, the
Hey,
cops
yo,
were on my
hold it.
porch for no
Hey, yo,
reason.
good time. Why don't you get this bitch up off
You
here, dog?
sent them over here, which is
Hey,
swatting,
Jamie,
by the
what
way,
the fuck,
for
dog?
nothing.
Fuck up, Jamie. Hey, Jamie, how about you shut the fuck up and let adults talk and stop being a childish little bitch and
You're
go the
not
fuck
an
somewhere
adult.
else?
Heather, you should put him back in the closet where he's supposed to be. Go take care of your baby. I didn't abandon my baby.
Cyraxx, this doesn't affect your deal at all. All right, so don't
No.
worry
You know
about it.
He has deals with several people. You guys might want to talk to the Bender boys. He has a written contract with. A written contract.
Because Marty's a hoe when he kills
He's
fucking
got
hookers.
several contracts.
I love that Heather shares the same 2 brain cells as Cyraxx when winning an argument. If I talk louder and faster, then I win. It's so juvenile, and it's genuinely a horrifying thing to think that this woman has multiple kids out there in the world. but it's nowhere near as frightening as having someone like Cyraxx call them his own kids. Like, honestly, I'd be genuinely horrified if some random guy was like, yeah, that's my child. I treat them like my own flesh and blood. Like please, Cyraxx, do not treat me like your own bedbug-infested flesh and blood.
With
Hey,
several
Jim,
They're
people.
not legit contracts.
He
ho, you
signed it.
whore.
No,
They
He
they're
talk-
not.
signed the contract.
Hey,
Yes,
They
James.
have a signed
He
copy.
physically signed. He physically signed.
Yes,
Hey,
they have a
James.
signed copy. Ask them for it.
James. Hang
I-
on, Babe,
we have.
Babe, chill.
I've
Hey,
told
yo,
them
Jimmy, why you saying
to
something?
contact
I
Melvin
did
John
my
with
research,
the
and
extra
guess what?
contract.
Guess
Hard
what,
to hear
dude?
when
I did my
everybody's
fucking
talking over each
research,
other.
and because the Vendor Boys are not a legitimate record label, that contract was fucking void. I know where they got that fucking contract from. It wasn't legit.
What
Anybody
about
can-
your dance contracts you signed up for?
I did not sign any fucking dance contract at all. I didn't
When you
do
sent
shit.
your dick pics to Gucci's for no reason, when you did that too.
Hey, Jamie, why don't you fuck off with that bullshit?
I have those messages.
Hey, Jamie, fuck
And
off
what's
with your
really
fake
messed
ass.
up is
Yeah,
I actually
right.
tried to
Shut
help Heather. I have
up.
people on my
Shut the
channel
fuck
that
up.
have offered
Shut
to
the
send their
fuck up,
home
Jamie. Let me ask you
to
something.
get away from this guy.
Hey, Jamie, let me fucking
And
ask you. Jamie, shut the
she
fuck up. and
shouldn't
let me
be
ask
there.
you
She
something.
should be with her
Hey,
kid.
Jamie, let me ask you something, dude. Why the
What?
fuck do you always feel like you gotta ruin shit for me?
You are going around the internet lying, acting like you're a
Bullshit.
victim.
Bullshit.
You attack people
Bullshit.
every day.
You
I have
wanna know
videos
why I'm the
proving it.
victim? You really want to know why I'm the fucking victim? Because
You
of
act
you?
like one. You pretend
Go
to be
fuck
one.
yourself,
You just
bitch.
called the cops on
Jamie.
Juggalo John 2 days
No,
ago,
I
3
did
days
not.
ago.
No, I did not.
We
Jamie,
watched
we
this
have
on
video.
video. You
Jamie,
called the
we have
police and
video
sent them.
fucking proof. Jamie, we have video
You
fucking
called
proof.
the police. You
Yeah,
guys
no, we
pretend
did
people are
not.
dead.
No, we
There's
did
a
not.
missing girl
Shut the
connected
fuck
to
up.
you.
Shut the fuck
Somebody
up, you
dies
whore.
in your family
Hey,
once a
Jamie,
week
come back
for you to
fucking
avoid
work.
telling the
Take the
truth.
back door. Hey,
You
Jamie.
lie about
how do you-
everything that
Jamie,
you do.
Jamie, how would you like me to
Everything.
call GPS on your fucking kids? How would you like that?
See,
That
there's
would
another
fucking
threat on my
fuck.
kids. You don't even have kids. How about that? You're never going to have kids. Thank God.
I'll cut that clip there. But it's always such a satisfying feeling to see someone dunking on the Raxinator. The following clip shows how real the love connection between this Lolcow and this literal cow was.
Oh, fuck. The troll just got trolled.
I know how to troll fuckers too. So y'all call me again from private numbers. I'm gonna troll the fuck out of y'all. Remember that.
Yes, that was solid, babe.
Call me again and watch what happens.
Nice work, babe.
Same sis. I feel that pain. It takes a true hero to kiss something as hideous as the Rax man. There's just something disturbing about watching this quote-unquote relationship. In these clips, it just makes me want to shiver. I can't really put my finger on it, but it just seems like this is her best opportunity at not being homeless at the moment, and that's about really as deep as this goes. I can tell that she's absolutely revolted by the goblin. Doesn't want to be touched by the goblin.
Yeah, let's try that again, shall we?
Let's see if they call again.
And babe.
He said, got him. Hold on.
Nice work, babe.
See if we can get this fucker to call back.
No, don't. I already told him
He
that.
said, I think we got disconnected. Okay, call back.
Hey, he's talking about this.
Oh.
He's talking about this right here.
Ah, thank you for calling. Hooters Extraordinary. How may I direct your call?
She seems genuinely disgusted by the presence of the Rax goblin, but she knows he is her current meal ticket, so she gives him just a little bit, but not too much. I would be surprised if the Raxinator even got to slap his noodle around a little bit with her. The status report says it was something like throwing a pack of hot dogs down a large hallway.
This isn't going to be a very long live stream, but I do have something that I want to say. Heather, I want you to know that what you did today hurt me so bad. You up and left without giving an explanation to me, to Mom, to Ed. You literally grabbed your stuff and left without an explanation. And I don't understand why.
Can I plead my case? Can I plead my case? The bed bugs would be a big yikes for me, Chief.
I don't understand why you're doing this. I have done nothing but be open and honest and faithful to you the whole time that we were together. I don't understand why you're doing this. And Heather, stop going around saying that I abused you after I laid your hands on you the one time. I have not even laid a fucking hand on you after I made that promise to you that I would never do it again.
Welp, we got PDF file, music thief, elderly woman abuser, and now domestic violence enthusiast. Lovely resume, Cyraxx. Great look.
I have stuck true to that promise. Hold on, guys. My brother Eric's calling. Hang on. Hey, bro. Well, me and Heather split up. Dude, she literally, honestly, dude, she literally grabbed her stuff, did not say a word to me or mom, just grabbed her stuff, didn't explain why, and just straight fucking left. Didn't give an explanation or nothing. And then guess what I get to deal with tomorrow? What up? Cops coming over here so she can get her shit. Put it on the porch. Yeah, I know, that's what we're doing. By the way, I'm on a live stream if you want to say what up to all the fans out there. Hold on. Alright, here you go, man. Yo, I want y'all to say what up to my brother Eric Scrubbelow. This is the motherfucker I've known for 15 fucking years, y'all. This right here is my motherfucking brother. What I really want to know, Heather, is why you left without saying a fucking word. Like, I treated your kids like my own. You sat there and say I never loved you. If I never loved you, why did I treat Leah and Elliot as if they were my own flesh and blood?
I have my suspicions, Cyraxx, my boy. It really rubs me the wrong way that you are fascinated with calling other people's kids your own. Come on, man, we're better than this.
Why did I sit there and take money out of my own pocket from those challenges we did and put that towards gifts for the kids for Christmas? Why did I help you go down there and try to get Leah back from Jessica? Why did I hook you up with that fucking lawyer to help you get Leah back? See, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't have done any of that shit.
After pleading for answers as to why Heather left him without warning, even though he self-admittedly physically abused her, was incredibly rude to her a lot, didn't keep up his hygiene, and many other things we could bring up, the plot would still thicken in this saga. Word along the grapevine is Heather was pregnant with Cyraxx's spawn, and she was planning on giving it up for adoption. Chance couldn't stand to hear this, so of course you know he had to make a plea to the world.
What's up, guys?
And the Oscar goes to...
So I have good news, but I also have bad news and scary news as well. For those of you that were hoping that I was going to have a kid sometime in the future, well, you guys got your wish. I do have a baby on the way, but the sad part is, and the bad part is, that it's not Megan.
Seeing the goblin cry never gets old. Seeing the goblin cry about something that is 100% likely another troll that he is taking super literally is even more priceless. I honestly even question the validity of any of this. I honestly doubt that Heather was ever pregnant with his kid, seeing as she was pretty much repulsed by even the thought of kissing the guy, as we could see here.
Sad part is it's Heather. I talked to Ricky for about an hour and a half. And it turns out Heather's pregnant with my kid. And what's sad is that baby is now going to go to the state. No, Triple A, Ricky and me are cool, man. He's a good dude. Me and him are fine with each other, bro. We're cool. And the fact this bitch, that fucking sickens me. Because Heather's pregnant with my kid and is planning on giving the child up to the state to make sure I don't get custody of that child.
How this dude has a new woman faster than most attractive males is actually the devil's work. Get your guap up, boys.
Keep my name out your motherfucking mouthful. I don't care who your girlfriend is. Fuck your little skink ass Florida girl. And keep my name out You box door number and phone number out. I have the photo of that screenshot of the video and sent it to me.
You dumb cunt. Get the fuck up out of here with your bullshit. Ain't nobody got time for your raggedy, dumbass fucking drama bullshit. So get the fuck up out of here.
Raggedy ass phone.
Yeah, well, guess
I'm not
what?
the one that leaked out my address or my number.
I'm not the one that... Hey, listen here, you dumb bitch. I'm not the one that lied behind my boyfriend's back like a dumb bitch. Now am I?
You
no,
should
I'm
realize
not.
it was over with when I gave up sex with you.
Oh, fuck you dumb
You know what?
bitch.
Your dick is
fuck you dumb cunt.
It's ugly. Looks like a fucking friend.
Hey,
I know you donked out your fucking dick
whore. Hey, why don't you like to be a fucking whore and sucking Ricky's dick for money, you dumb cunt? Because ain't nobody got time
Why don't you get out of your mommy's house and stop sucking her teeth?
How about this? How about this, you dumb bitch? How about you get the fuck out of that bullshit fucking whatever you're in
and get your fucking kids back. That's why you ain't got them, because you don't know how to fucking save your money, you dumb bitch.
No, you want to know why? It's because of being with you. Because you're
know
angry.
You dumb cunt. No, it ain't, you dumbass little. All you do is fuck you, bitch. You ain't nothing to me, you dumbass cuntbag little bitch. You think you're always right, but you're not.
If you want my 100% honest observation, Heather ran off to this new meal ticket that was a much cleaner option than Cyraxx, probably much safer and a lot less stress. Then she probably thought he would be an easy meal ticket to milk for any money he might have, and she also probably thought it would be funny to mess with him a bit, so she pretended to be pregnant with his kid. But little did she know, the Raxinator was the final boss, and he wouldn't be having none of that.
Unfortunately, when I was about 16, 17 years old, God, I can't believe I'm about to talk about this, man. This is crazy, but I do feel like...
I'm with you. Just
I'm
with you. Don't forget that, you know.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, it's one of those things that, like, you don't really want to face, but you kind of have to, in a sense. So, like, this is a good thing here. So, unfortunately, when I was 16, 17 years old, around that time period, I was actually raped by one of my best friends from high school. Now at the time, I didn't know that he was gay. I had actually met this kid. His name was Billy Seiler. We had gone to the same high school together.
Now, this is where we begin the infamous Blind Billy saga. This story will likely be our most appalling yet, and we've already set the standard pretty high. First, we're going to hear from Raxman's side of things, and then we'll hear Billy's side of the story.
And me and him grew really, really close. We were super cool with each other. And at first, like, I didn't take him as gay. Like, I just took him as, being... that weird kid in high school that's just, like, really strange and, like, an oddball kind of person. Like, that was him. And, like, I took it at that. I was like, yo, like, he was really cool. He was super chill. He was actually the guy that actually introduced me to Linkin Park, ironically. He had gotten me into their music. So, like, I started listening to them. And there was one day where he came over to my house and, like, we were hanging out or whatever. And, like, during that time, like, he just kind of, like, put his arm around me, kind of like what Jake does to me all the time. Like, he kind of gave me a hug like that. And, like, during that time, like, the way he did it made me suspect that he was, but I wasn't entirely sure. So I was like, okay, whatever. But no, man, it is what it is.
It is what it is, until the Raxman sees a full moon and gets a little frisky. I don't know if anybody else noticed, but Cyraxx definitely got a little excited when he thought about strapping young men wrapping their arms around him. That big smile, slight jump in posture, pitch elevation. Bro was absolutely lit about the idea.
But there was a day where we had some, like, city people working on our street, and I guess one of them had to cut the power to my street. And the way our streets was like, we lived on, like, a street that was like this. So, like, this whole block was one street, and then down this way was another. So when our power went out, keep in mind, I did not know that Billy had lived on the same street until he had walked down the street. And he was like, yo, like, is your guys' power out? Because, like, we noticed people over here working or whatever.
Wait, so you're telling me the blind guy noticed they were working on the power lines? Word.
And we were like, yeah, but, like, it came back, like, we're good, whatever. And then, like, later that night, they started working again and whatnot. And, unfortunately, the power was out for that whole night. So my mom had to work that night. So she was like, hey, why don't you just go ahead and, walk over there to Billy's house with them. And I was like,
Sally set him up. Sally set him up. I repeat, Sally set... I'm just kidding, guys, but god damn it, Sally.
All right, cool, no problem. I'll go over there, stay the night over there. Not a problem, because, I had school the next day. Anyway, so I was like, fuck it. Just crash over there, go to school with them next day, whatever. Well, me and him were over there. We did the typical things that you would normally do. Like, we would sit there, play video games, listen to music, annoy the shit out of his older sister. Like, the typical stuff, very typical teenager-esque. And yes, for all y'all
wondering if I was a rebel as a teenager, you bet your damn ass I was a fucking rebel. I was the worst. Let's be honest. I was the worst fucking rebel. Ask my mom. She'll tell you. I was bad. But, like, you know, we were over there hanging out, whatever, and it was time for us to hit the sack, so we're like, fuck it, you know, let's just pass out, put on a movie or whatever, fall asleep, go to school, whatever. Well, but whenever we started passing out, I was like literally the first to fall asleep. I was halfway asleep. I was just like, oh, I'm so tired. Like, you know how like when you're like in that in between area of like being asleep and awake, like you're like right in between. It was like that. Like I was literally like, and I didn't know that this was gonna happen. Like literally, I was laying there completely out of it, half asleep. Okay, just literally half asleep, not knowing what was gonna happen, completely unaware.
Look, Cyraxx needs you to know, he didn't know this would happen. He didn't plan it. He swears it. Mr. Rax doesn't need to emphasize this. It is very clear from your allegation of claiming to be a victim that you indeed did not plan to be assaulted. The way you keep harping on that point makes me think you might be making stories up.
And like next thing I know, I feel something behind me, and I'm like looking around thinking like, oh, it's probably just his dog, because he had a dog that would, you know, come in the room and hang out or whatever. What? Okay, whatever, his dog's there, whatever, cool, fine. Let him pass out, I don't give two shits.
Chance, can I just ask, did you mention his disability? I can't remember at the beginning.
Oh yeah, that is something that I did forget to mention, that he was half blind, but they legally labeled him as blind for whatever reason. I don't know why they did full blind instead of half. And I think the reason why is because he had to have like those special canes that like roll around so that blind people can feel stuff. He could see like the general outline of things, but he couldn't like fully see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he could see like the general outline shape of things. So like he did have a disability in that regard, but the guy was smart as a fucking tack. I'll admit the guy was super smart. But that night,
How old was he? Was he the same age? Was he a year or two younger than you?
he was literally like about to be the same age as me. I was 17 at the time. He was 16.
Yeah.
He was getting ready to be 17, and I was just getting ready to be 18 that year. So like it was like right in between. But like I was saying, you know, like we were laying down. I felt something up against me. Figured that, you know, it was his dog coming into the room to lay down, because his dog always slept in his room. It didn't matter where he was at. He was right there sleeping. So I was like, all right, cool. His dog's passed out by me. I don't give a shit. I've had dogs do that before. I'm used to it. Whatever. I'm laying there half asleep. Next thing I know, I feel a fucking arm come around me, and unfortunately, like I felt my pants get ripped down, and from there, everything happened. And before I knew what happened, I fucking see him on top of me. So as soon as I seen that, I literally reached my elbow around, and I like got him like right here on the jaw, because he was up high enough to where I could, you know, get him. So I fucking reached around. I'm like, yo, get the fuck off me, dude. And he was literally sitting there like, what the fuck? Like, you know, like he took me as being gay when I clearly wasn't. And I had told him this, and I guess he was trying to, you know, force that on me by doing what he did, unfortunately. And next day, we went to school after I had packed my shit up and I went back home. I had let my mom know what had happened. So, you know, I had, you know, stayed there with the power off, didn't give a shit at that point. I was like, you know, I'm staying home, fuck this. So we went to school the next day, and he had seen me later that morning and was like, he had wrote a note saying that he was sorry and whatnot, that he didn't mean for that to happen. And at that point, I was just like in complete disgust of like, you know, how can you do that to somebody like that? You know, be sorry about it. Like, what the fuck? So, you know, I was
Sorry
like,
to interrupt. Can I ask you something that's quite important, please?
yeah.
Did he actually penetrate you?
Unfortunately, yes. But he wasn't in there long enough to really be able to do anything.
Right, okay.
So thankfully it didn't go too far, but it was just enough to be like, yo, like you're about to get knocked out.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
Now that we have heard Cyraxx's recollection of the events, let's hear from Billy himself and see his perspective. This clip is from a Music Biz Marty stream where Blind Billy tells all.
Yeah, so I guess Cyraxx is over at your house. From what he said, you guys, you know what? Actually, why don't you say what happened? Well, I'll tell you what Cyraxx said happened first. He said that he went over to go and play video games at your house, because he said the power was out. And I mean, if you think it's the power or his brother, and he said the power, I'm going to go with the power. He said that he was up in your room and that he was lying face down, and you ripped his pants off and penetrated.
Okay, so I have to make a bit of a joke with this one.
Sure.
If I had done anything like that, he could have easily pushed me out because I only weighed about 100 pounds, if not 90. So there was, if that had ever happened, he could have easily just pushed me off there. So there's no way in hell, even with the limited vision that I have,
sure,
that I would have done that kind of stuff. I'm not that type of person.
Yeah, I've always said it was like a dark room, with your visual impairment.
Yes, because this was during the night that it happened. So it was about probably, I want to say maybe early spring, maybe late spring, if not early fall. I can't remember, unfortunately, with that. But my room always got really warm during the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
And, so we were up in my room, it was late at night, probably 1 o'clock on a weekday. And, when it gets hot, guys tend to take off their shirts and everything, that kind of stuff, just to keep cool.
Sure.
So I did that, didn't really think much of it. It was just keeping cool. And I do scaredly. Sorry about the details being a little.
No, dude. Yeah, that's more than fine.
I just remember I was either on my belly on the floor, or I think I was searching for something. And the next thing I know is I'm in a doggy style position. My pants and underwear come off, or at least down to the ankles. And he basically gets behind me and just starts rubbing himself on my ass, basically. No penetration, but I want to say it was probably just a way to get himself erect. Who the hell knows?
Sure.
And then he flipped me onto my back, or at least moved me onto my back, and ended up sucking and jerking me off until I ended up ejaculating. He seemed to have enjoyed that, because when I was about ready to ejaculate, he had said something along the lines of, "Oh yeah, I can hear it."
So, first off, so he pulled your pants to his ankles and he started rubbing against the exterior of your backside.
Yes. And at this point, I had never given any type of consent whatsoever. And, when stuff like that happens, sometimes it takes your brain a while to process.
Sure.
My brain, unfortunately, did not process anything until after.
From what we've collectively learned from both sides of this situation, is that Cyraxx is a horny hobgoblin of the highest caliber. I somewhat question Billy's side, but I don't doubt the goblin did something weird that night. It truly feels strange that Chance is so confident live streaming his fabricated stories repeatedly, just to be debunked every single time. This next saga we're going to jump into is a genuinely funny one. Our boy Cyraxx has a destructive compulsion to cheat on his girlfriends. He also brings out the infamous Stylus in this one to drive his point home.
Really quickly, I'm sorry. Have you recently sent a picture of your penis to a disabled, / retarded transgendered person?
No.
Cindy Blue ring a bell, Cyraxx?
Marty, you and I both know that Tyler does like to break into my stuff. You know this.
So if there are voice recordings of you with this person, they don't exist, Cyraxx?
I talked to her on the phone for like 2 minutes, and that was it. But it was
And you sent your penis to this person.
nothing. It was nothing sexual, Marty. But point being, and I know that Tyler's not on here to defend himself, so I am gonna say this to Tyler directly. Tyler, you need to stop what you're doing because you're young, man. You have a chance to change your life around, okay? And you doing this hacking crap, that's gonna end you up in prison. It might not be a year from now or whatever, but eventually you will go to prison.
Wait, when was this supposed to have happened?
Let me get the screenshots. I can actually have Cindy Lou come up here and tell her side of the story, Cyraxx.
Let's have Cindy Lou on. That'll sort it out.
Right. So did you or did you not send your penis picture to a slow transgender person?
Well, but when did this happen?
Like a week ago?
Was this like during when I was blocked, or
I'm not sure, but this person is like clearly retarded.
was it after like the first video where he professed his love for me?
Oh, when you were together, he was two-timing you with Lava and other women as well.
Wait, I thought what?
Correct. He is a two-timer or a three-timer or a four-timer.
Where did he
go? There he goes. Because he knows that he's been sending his penis picture to a disabled, transgender person. It's just despicable.
Babe, come back.
I understand if you want to talk, but yeah, this is just the track record of Cyraxx.
Hold on. Babe, if it's not true, it's easily proven to be not true. I know screenshots and things can be hacked, but just come back because it looks really bad if you don't come back.
He's just admitted to talking to them, so it wasn't Tyler.
He did it to me throughout all 3 months of it. There was evidence upon evidence of it.
Oh, there he is.
Marty, do you want me to end my life?
No.
Do you want me to end my life?
Cyraxx, I'm gonna have to call a well-being check-in now. I don't want you to end your life. I don't want you. Cyraxx, I want you. Okay, it's a little dark now. I'm not sure really. I might have to take another shots for this. Sorry, I've put the knife down.
Hey, Marty.
Baby, put the knife down. It's okay. I love you. Okay, I'm not going anywhere. Take a deep breath. It's okay.
You need to quit, Marty. Enough is enough.
You need to quit sexting retarded people.
It's Marty. Did you want to know what you do to me every day? This is what you make me want to do every fucking day because of what you fucking do to me. This is what you put me through.
Chance, stop it.
This is what you put me through, Marty.
Holy cow, we even get a freaking Sally cameo in this one. This is A+ content. You already know that's the same stylus he used to plug his backside earlier that day. This 30-plus-year-old goblin uses a stylus instead of a knife because I'm sure Sally doesn't let him have any sharp objects anymore. Bro cheats on every girlfriend, regardless of how real they are, with the funniest people possible. You really can't make this stuff up.
Please?
Chance, come on now. Chance.
No.
I'm gonna turn the internet off.
No. Sally.
No, don't.
Yeah.
No, don't.
Yep. Put it down. Put it down.
No.
And you stop what you're doing.
Sorry, you're gonna get 5150, dude. Put it down. you're.
You need to stop, Marty.
No, Marty, please don't talk right now. Put the knife down, Cyraxx. What is it, baby?
The pen?
It's the fucking pen that I use, but Marty, dude, this is what you fucking do to me every day, and you think it's a joke. It's not a joke, Marty.
You idiot. Oh my God.
I'm getting off there now. Babe, I need you to call me, please.
The fact that this isn't even the first time Chance has been caught cheating, let alone with another man, is genuinely hilarious. You would think he would get better at potentially hiding his love affairs after some time. But I guess when everyone you are talking to in life is just a troll, you really can't grow.
Hello everyone, this is Chance from Chance Taylor. I'm making this video not only as an apology, but as a message to all the people out there that have constantly tried to fuck me over. To all the people out there that have been fake to me just to get a laugh. And Taylor, I'm doing this way to show you in front of the whole world how sorry I am. Taylor, I'm sorry I hurt you. I'm sorry that I hurt you by jerking off to another dude.
Brother, ugh.
Somebody who pretended to be a female and then turned out to be a fucking guy. And I know you're probably thinking, well, why'd you do it? To be honest, it's because I thought you hated me that much. After I honestly thought that we were done. I thought you hated me that much that you didn't want to speak to me again. And I'm sorry for thinking that. And I'm sorry for doing that. I am truly fucking sorry for doing that to you. Many times. I want to be better and I want to fucking do better for you, for me, and for our sons, and for our friends and our family. Because you came to me when I was at my lowest point and you showed me unconditional love. You pulled me out of the dark and you got me to a place that I never thought I'd ever be again. You gave me a reason to fight again, a reason to live when I wanted to give up. And I'm sorry I hurt you after you did all that for me. Every day I live with the regret in the pit of my stomach, wishing I could take it all back. Knowing that I can't, I still wish that I could every day. Taylor, I want to be better for myself, for you, for us, and for our kids. I want to be the man that you know I can be. I want to be that person that I was before. The person that you saw on my original Facebook, the me that was happy, that was smiling, that was laughing, that was honest.
Enough of that clip. He talks in circles, and I somehow cut out 30 plus minutes from him repeatedly saying the same thing. Moving on, we are going to be checking out another time our buddy Cyraxx was added for cheating, apologizing for it, and then acting like it never happened when he confronts Marty for discussing it on his panel, per the usual.
Hang on 1 second here. Hang on 1 second. This is shocking. I know this is like really a lot to take in. Let me turn the sound on here. But you can hear in his voice that he knew that he fucked up. He knew that he wasn't going to be getting his toys at the end of the day.
Tell Daddy what you want, baby.
I want to see you put your fingers in your ass. I want to see you go deep in your ass. Put them in your ass.
Yeah.
I want to see you put your fingers in your ass. I want to see you go deep in your ass. Put them in your ass, deep, real deep. Yeah. Put them in there. Get in there. Dig in.
Dig in. I'm going to be doing this maybe 10 times in a row because I've been listening to it like all day. All right, so let me show you his correspondence with this woman, a real woman, right? Let's see. Wow. Okay. So Chance is learning something. He is learning something, like looking at this correspondence. I also forgot to ask, how old are you? Just wondering. 29 will be 30 in Halloween. My favorite day. So as soon as they say that they're an of-age woman, well, then here's an early birthday present for you. And he whips his cock out. And the response, trick or treat. Have a good night, you stinker. Thank you. Stinker. Heart emoji, pumpkin, heart emoji, pumpkin. I made you wet, didn't I? Yeah, well, of course. I mean, I'm sure women, even just seeing like the periphery of this image, are probably getting really charged up, right? I mean, you know that you are. It's you can deny it if you want to, but it's just a natural reaction. Nothing to be ashamed about. Perfectly natural. Let's see. What is this? So this is so out of order. So out of order. Hang on. Yes. Feel free to send more of your little soldier too. And there seems to be some kind of like generic animal here with hearts fluttering around. Here he is, just leaning back, probably in his gaming chair, and maybe standing up. Wow. I mean, this is what he does all day long, by the way. Like, he literally never stops jacking off. It's kind of terrible. Hope she buys him what he wants so Sally can sell it. No, I don't think he's getting anymore. We've effectively ruined his life. We've taken away his ability to provide for himself because he's not going to have a racing rig, right? Leaning back with a stinky hole in the poor chair. Yeah, no, it's sick. It's sick. He's gross. He's gross. It's sick. He's sick. The whole thing's... Okay, so now we're getting an order here. Hang on. Made you wet, didn't I?
I know we talk a lot of trash and make a lot of goofs and gaffes about Cyraxx, and it's very much deserved, but come on, Marty, your audio is dog crap too, and I'm tired of having to edit every single clip just to make it sound somewhat normal. Fix the background noise, boys. Come on, it really shouldn't take more than 2 seconds.
I'm a little shy and sweaty and dirt and smelly from the move. Not feeling too sexy at the moment, but yes. Show me, winky face. Behave. I will later if you promise more pics of that hot six-pack. Gladly. Good night, naughty boy. And we've seen this like several days ago. We've seen that same picture several days ago. I guess he's just kind of like recycling it now. Am I off base? Like, didn't we see this like a few days ago? Imagine the gross things he would have done in that racing ring. Yeah, no, for sure. You have that hot six-pack. Oh, wow. Hang on. Yeah, this whole thing's out of order, I think.
I'm not really one to talk. I'm a pretty skinny guy myself. One might even call me a level 28 skeleton, if you will. But I gotta say this, as somebody who actively actually goes to the gym and has a pretty athletic body build with a fast metabolism, those muscles look very weird and hella wonky, brother. And I think that really is just because bro doesn't have any muscles or any definition, probably zero strength behind that quote-unquote six-pack. He might literally have what looks like a pack of 6 muscles, but those muscles ain't doing nothing, I tell you that. I'd like to see this guy do more than actual 3 sit-ups.
After a lot of hard work, wow, I finally got my Wait a second. So look at the top of his chest. Like, it looks like there's like kind of like another hairy tail coming down from his chest towards his belly button. Wow, how did you do it? Working out daily for 3 to 4 hours. Yeah, I mean, I guess that'll do it. It's definitely paying off. Have a great night, hot stuff, with the heart emoji. It's got to be part goat. Well, judging by the tail, yeah, you're not wrong. Like, you're not wrong. His belly button's trying to, he's really fucking, look at this thing.
Let's break this down real quick and take a nice quick, God, brother, why it running away? Why the belly button try to run away? I guess I would too if I was attached to that body.
Like, how does he have just a tail of chest hair? You see that? It's like worse than Austin Powers. No, he's not human. The guy's a fucking creature. The guy's an absolute fucking creature. That is a hernia. Oh my God. So how do you get a hernia? So it's not like an outie belly button. I don't know. It looks gross. It looks absolutely gross.
As in classic Cyraxx fashion, he's gonna hop in the call here and go absolutely ballistic on Marty, blaming all the trolls, blaming Marty, and blaming every single buddy else but himself for why he cheated once again on another girlfriend. And I'm sure in the next day or two we'll get some brand new updates, because this is actually as recent as about 8 days ago. So I'm excited to keep moving on with this next documentary. But let's see how good old Raxy boy rages out this time.
Hey, fuckhead! Why can't you back up, you little bitch, boy? Huh? Why do you and your people always gotta go after me, huh? Why can't you fuck up and go yourselves? Every one of you deserves to. I understand that what I did was wrong, but you need to back off. Every one of you needs to fuck off and die. I am sick of being a cheater. I am sick of being a liar. Because you guys keep getting in the way, and I'm sick of it.
What do you mean?
You know, shut your mouth. I am sick of this, Nick. You need to fuck up and go throat.
This is your fault. This is your fault.
Bigger bitch, it's your fault. You and your friends keep getting in the way and fucking with me and putting shit in my head, and I'm sick of it. I am sick of what you guys do to me. I am sick of you guys fucking with me. I am sick of the bullshit. You need to grow up.
I gotta say thank you to Harry and thank you to Kathleen. I just have to say thank you. I'm sorry.
Shut up.
Well, okay, I had to. So while your girl's in the hospital,
tell me right the fuck now.
While your girl's in the hospital,
shut up.
Due to your cheating,
hey, shut.
What do you do?
Your mouth been down.
What did you do? You went and cheated some more.
Yes. I said shut up before I come to your house.
Okay, you're sick. You're a sick
I
guy.
want to know something, Nick. Why do you feel like you have the right to constantly fuck with me?
You're a really sick bird.
Why?
So how did you get yourself in? Tell me about this.
Asshole, I said shut up and answer the question, boy.
Okay.
I understand what I did was wrong, but why can't you leave me alone?
Well, why did you do it?
Why can't you leave me alone?
I had nothing to do with this, Chance.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Look, I just report the
Hey,
news.
asshole, I said shut up. You don't deserve to live, Nick.
Do you? You deserve to live? Thank you to Base Bigfoot, too, by the way. I gotta say.
Shithead, I said shut up, Nick.
Okay. All right.
Shut up before I come to your house.
Thank you to Cock-a-Negro.
I grab you in front of you. In front of them, boy.
You don't take any responsibility for this.
Excuse me.
You don't take any responsibility for what you did.
Excuse the fuck out of you. I've been taking responsibility, lover, before I put your lights out. I'm sick of you and the troll always doing shit to fuck me over.
Well, if you didn't whip your penis out,
I said shut your mouth.
There wouldn't be a problem now, would there?
And if you guys would leave me alone, it wouldn't be a problem.
As we can see, Chance is really a broken record, as I've said in the past 2 episodes of this documentary series. There's never really going to be anything that can truly change him. No matter how many times he gets exposed, falls into catfish traps, talks to underage people, shows his ween to people online, etc., etc., it just seems like he'll continuously do this cycle as many times as people entertain it. This next episode, we're going to jump into some more recent events, covering the recent shenanigans of Cyraxx and the new trolls that have kind of come and commandeered his headspace. So thank you guys so much for watching another one of these episodes. Putting together these hour-long episodes every day or two has been fun and quite a challenge, and the support you guys have been giving them is absolutely insane, and I thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, hit that like button, leave me a comment, tell me what I can do better, what topics I should be covering, and I'll see you all soon.